the white shark was protected here in New Zealand in 2007, but you began studying them in 2005?
That's right, yes.
And how did that come about?
It happened as a result of several things happening about the same time. Several of us have been wanting to study white sharks in New Zealand for a number of years. I'd already worked on white shark reproduction in the 1990s. We had a pregnant female caught in New Zealand. She had 7 pups, embryos inside her. And so we were one of the first scientific groups in the world, to have an opportunity to find out a little bit about how they reproduce and so on. But then we had quite a long hiatus. We'd been seeing other people around the world using electronic tags to track white sharks, but the expense was a bit out of our reach. And then we were able to get several groups together with different sources of funding in 2005 for the first time, and were able to afford to buy 4 pop-up tags. And that's how we began going to the Chatham Islands, which are east of New Zealand, and deploying 4 tags on sharks for the first time. Before that, we'd basically been doing very little, and the work we did on this pregnant female white shark was fortuitous. That wasn't a funded project or anything. It was just that
you just happened upon
the event happened. I saw it reported in a newspaper. I got in touch with a reporter, found out that there were video films available, there was measurements, there was a couple of the pups were still available, and we got hold of those and worked on them. So it's one of those serendipitous things that wouldn't happen with any amount of planning for that kind of research. It just came out of the blue.
Was she late term?
Yes, very late. The pups were 145 centimetres long, so what's that? That's close to 5 feet.
Wow. And how many were there?
There were 7.
7?
And the heaviest ones weighed 26 kilos. So it was a very big load for this female to be carrying around.
7 5-foot sharks inside of her. And
Yes.
how big was she?
She was 5.3 meters long.
Wow.
So pretty big. Female white sharks have to be over 4.5 meters, maybe up to 5 meters before they can bear a litter of pups.